Hey everybody, welcome back to Vegas Tips and Tricks. And really just taking a few minutes this morning to check in. I am alive, as most of you know. But it has been a crazy fall, winter, and been really focused in on home life, family life. Have not been back to Vegas since my somewhat vlog that you saw back in October, or what passed for a vlog anyway. That's now been almost 6 months, I guess. Yeah. So really just wanted to check in a few YouTube related rants today. No, there's not a particular trip scheduled. Possibly late summer, early fall, which has been the tendency of late, if things work out. But it's a cold, rainy day here in beautiful Grand Island, Nebraska. 2 days before Easter, and one of my regular days off here. So I'm doing a few errands, picking up something here at the Walmart where I work. But I'm just going to take a few minutes for me to get that. So I thought I would go ahead and actually make a short video. First off, I want to shout out my sort of regular connections to Las Vegas, the people that are keeping me clued in on a daily basis. My good friends Mark and Liz. By the way, the new Pennies for Vegas vlog is out for the trip that they made, I guess, yeah, the end of last month, middle of last month. My good buddy PJ, who is now moved to Las Vegas. If you've not checked out PJ Slots and Entertainment, he's posted a number of videos leading up to his move. I think some live stuff there from the actual drive out to Las Vegas. He's getting set up there, having a great time. Again, shout out to him. Shout out to my friend Ryan, Mr. Anastas617, always staying in touch with the many bad beats that he's taken in the world of sports wagering. And of course, our good friend, Mr. Andrew Goodspeed, what I call Senator Andrew Goodspeed. Some of the people that I check in with and talk to pretty much every day, but I've been very much out of the Vegas loop. I rarely catch a vlog anymore. I see a couple of friends have done a vlog recently, and maybe I get a chance here a little bit today or sometime over the next week or two to try to check that out, at least check in and make a few comments. But yeah, I've been completely out of the YouTube world. Really out of the whole Vegas tips and tricks world. I remember it when I get my Vegas tips and tricks coffee cup out, or wear my Vegas tips and tricks t-shirt, but most of the time there's not been a lot of Vegas related stuff. So I got an axe to grind, okay? And I don't know who to grind it with, but and I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but over the past, I don't know, 6-9 months, YouTube has been systematically demonetizing all my videos, which really means very little to me. I didn't make enough money last year off of YouTube to even have to declare it on my income tax, okay? A number of years ago, and I'm using it right now, so I don't know, I don't know that I feel like I should blame these folks either. I started using a video editing program on my phone called KindMaster, and I really liked it. I upgraded to the premium version, which I'm still on now, and it's the program that I'm editing them with. I tried all kinds of stuff, Final Cut Pro, and what is the Adobe Premiere, I think. Back over the past few years, I tried some of these fancier video editing softwares and mostly just didn't know what the hell to do with it. It's above my pay grade. Part of the deal when I signed up for the sort of premium version was all of these little perks. You get little like sound effects and little visual effects that you didn't get in the free version. You don't have the little watermark on the bottom, and you got access to a whole library of music that you could use. Most of my old videos, if you go back 3 or 4 years when we were doing a regular show, would include little snippets of music along the way. Sometimes it might be a couple of minutes long to sort of narrate a piece I was doing or tie together some stills, whatever it might be. No problem, you know. And now I'm getting copyright dings on all of this stuff. I presume the folks at KindMaster have somehow lost the rights to this music, and so it's coming back on me, and I'm now losing I'm getting demonetized. Now I'm not really blaming these creators. I think what's happening, quite frankly, is these folks have, you know, and a lot of people do this, have enlisted the help of these sort of internet spiders, these AI things that go around hunting and looking for every bit of evidence that someone's using your music. And undoubtedly they're paying these people to do this. They're demonetizing my video, but it's probably costing them more to do it than they're ever gonna make off of my little silly, you know, weekly videos or vlogs. But it's irritating, and it's kind of soured me on the whole YouTube experience, just because I feel like somehow the rug was pulled out from under me. I'm sure if I read the small print somewhere, I probably would have seen that this was a thing that could happen. But it's not worth it to me to go back and edit out all of this stuff. And as my friend PJ said, you know, it's just not worth it to me. I'm not going to try to keep all the copyrighted material out. If I get demonetized, again, who cares? And I mean, that's kind of where I'm at from a, you know, actual financial perspective. It's not affecting me in any way, shape, or form. But it's annoying after you put the work in to discover that 3 or 4 years later, someone's coming along and taking the fruits of your labor, you might as well say. And of course you could say that I'm taking that, but I'm not. It was given to me as part of the program that I purchased. So I assumed I could use it for life. I guess not. I don't know how most people feel the deal. I mean, have you ever done a video in downtown Las Vegas, if you're a vlogger? You can't do a video of Fremont Street because always behind you is copyrighted music material, entirely incidental to what you're doing. But you're getting demonetized because in the background, Imagine Dragons or Journey is playing. How that's fair in any way, shape, or form is beyond me. It's completely incidental, and their contribution is at best no different than the lights on the side of the hotel that you're walking by. So anyway, that was part of the reason I wanted to get on here. I wanted to rant about it. And again, not affecting my bottom line one bit. I didn't make any money off of these videos anyway. At best, I used to make a little bit of money when I was making, you know, regular walkthrough videos and doing a lot more on my trips. But it's irrelevant, but it's annoying as hell. Okay, and so I'm annoyed about it, and so I'm sharing it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see what's going on in Las Vegas from a distance. Seen some recent photos, again, thanks to PJ, of what's going on with the Hard Rock and the giant guitar. That's going to be a pretty impressive edifice once it's all said and done. I think I would want to stay in the guitar. So, you know, that's something in the future, perhaps. And then the baseball stadium coming together as well. So, I mean, I don't know how many. We're a couple years away on the baseball team for sure. Looks like we may have an NBA team coming. It's becoming more and more likely that that's actually going to happen. I'm excited about that. Most people know that's kind of my sport of choice. Outside of cricket, gotta love some cricket. But So a lot of fun stuff happening there. Pretty exciting things. So I say hopefully get back to Vegas sometime this year. But my life is really absorbed with my son and my family. Little Izzy is now 2 years and 2 months old. He's not joining me, although his car seat is. But he's doing great. He is an absolute delight and light of my life. And if I talk about him too much, I'll probably tear up. But a wonderful little boy, very, very affectionate. Loves his dad and his mom, and just a great kid. But maybe we'll bring him on at some point. He doesn't really have a lot to say. And he probably would just make a lot of noise. He might look adorable because he usually does, but we'll probably save that for another day. But otherwise, things are going well. We are hanging in there. We are making a go of it here in my old hometown. I have to say, it doesn't feel very much like the place I grew up, but that was some 40 odd years ago. So that's not too surprising. And there's really not a lot to do here, honestly. We do have a casino, which I visited several times shortly after moving here, but I haven't been back now in 4 or 5 months, which is probably for the best. But otherwise, it's just a place people live and work and eat and sleep and all the other things people do. But well, we do have the state fair here when it comes to pass. But otherwise, it's not Lincoln. It's not Kansas City. So, but my mom is here, and she will be 97 years old in a couple of weeks, God willing, and she's doing well. So it's pretty exciting there, and she loves seeing her grandson, and loves having her family close by. So it's worth it for us. So on that note, I guess I will wrap up today's video. I will not include any cute musical snippets that might be available from the folks at KindMaster, because I have no confidence that those are not going to demonetize this video. And I am sure that my legion of fans is going to turn this video into an absolute sort of social media phenomenon, and I'll make thousands of dollars off of it. But there you go. But anyway, if something comes up, or if I have a topic to discuss here in the next few weeks or few months, I'll be back on. But we are fine, doing well. I need to shave. Get a haircut too, actually. But otherwise, doing great. If I have any news, I'll share it with you all. Blessings to everybody. And until next time, I hope you have a great, lucky, and healthy week, month, however. And we'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.